Stock market goes up, crypto market goes up. Coincidence? What is going on, guys? This is Yix here of Magna Crypto and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I want to do a quick technical analysis video, have a look at the market. I'm sure everyone has seen the amount of bullish action that's happening at the moment, but I also want to take a look at the stock market just on the surface level and what's going on and how the two markets are correlated. So let's get straight into it. So I've got the total market cap for the crypto market up here. As I'm sure everyone is aware, crypto is absolutely booming at the moment. For the last week or two, it's been very bullish, smashing past resistance levels. Most cryptos are making new higher highs. So it's fantastic to see this green, the amount of green action. You know, it was very static for a little while, for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two. It was very static. As you can see here, there's a couple of swings, but it just started to just become very dead. And obviously, as we've said many times, during these times of low volatility, it gets to a point where it just, you know, starts to crawl, and then you have a massive explosion. This happens a lot of time during, you know, a lengthy time of low volatility. You get a big burst in either direction. Thank God it was in the right direction. So we've had that now. We've had, you know, last couple of weeks of absolute price swings. So we're getting to a point where we rejected off previously in the last higher high. This last massive surge, we got to, in terms of total market cap, we got to about 350 billion and 387 at its highest, but then we reversed from then on. So it will be interesting to see how far we can go before we form that, you know, next swing. Hopefully we actually, you know, create a nice higher high here with the candle closure above the previous, and then we actually make a higher low somewhere in this region at some point. That would be fantastic. Looking at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, as I've said, most cryptos have made high highs, especially the top three. So Bitcoin as well has smashed past resistance of 10,000 very strongly. It hit 12K yesterday, but now, you know, we've hit this resistance level. We were not able to break past 11,500. 2 attempts. We did wick past there, but did not close past it. So if we can close above this region, above these two prior highs, that'd be a very positive sign. But ultimately, if we just make a nice, you know, as you can see, if we make a nice higher low, so we bounce at least, if we go down, I doubt it, but if we at least make some nice high lows in these areas, that'll be very positive, because obviously you want, sorry, a little technical difficulty. So we want to, during like a bull run, during any kind of surge, you want to make high lows continuously and make higher highs. So once we get into that routine again, that'll be a very positive sign for further, you know, increases in price, healthy surges. So we'll be looking out for that. But very interesting. Or we could potentially consolidate within this region as we did before. So we could consolidate between 9.5 and this region and have some consolidation before going higher. Very nice. Very happy to see that. Let's have a look at XRP, which is absolutely tearing it at the moment. For the last 2 days, it's been doing, look at that vertical price action. Absolutely amazing. Smash path past the weekly resistance and the monthly resistance. Now it's heading towards that 34-cent area. Again, but the main thing is that I'm looking for is to create a nice higher low, potentially revisiting this area. It could be resistance turned support again. Hopefully it stays now. So it could potentially, it could be a case of resistance turns support, so we could actually bounce off of this 24-cent level, 24.5, or at around 22. So that's the main thing to use that as support and then carry on building that uptrend. So XRP looking very, very positive. And we also have Ethereum also looking extremely, extremely bullish. If I go to the daily, you can actually see that it had that nice ascending triangle here, broke past, then resistance turned support. You know, it started to bounce around, create another ascending triangle, and then absolutely smash past there, smash past previous highs of 280 and even 350. And so the next point, next major resistance level is around 450. But again, the main thing is to turn support as resistance into support again. So if we can just, retrace healthy and potentially use this as support, 350, or even around the $300 level. But looking very bullish indeed. When we have these surges, I always like to take a little bit of profit off the table. Just a little bit, treat myself, because these rallies do obviously turn around, they do retrace, so it's always good to take a little bit off, treat yourself. Nothing major, just a little percentage points off, and then again treat yourself to give your mind just the ease, because a lot of times when these rallies happen and you don't take any profit, then when it retraces, you just have that feeling of missing out. So when you take just a little bit out, even just to buy yourself coffee or something like that, it does help you to feel psychologically ready for any retracement and further action. So now to the second part of the video, the stock market. So the stock market is very closely linked to the crypto market, or the other way around, should I say. When the stock market goes up, crypto tends to follow, and you can really go back to the COVID-19 crash when all the markets just plummeted at the same time. So from there, you can see how closely linked, correlated the two markets are. Obviously, stock market being the bigger one, crypto is linked to that. So it comes to no surprise to see that the stock market is doing well, and thus crypto is doing well as well. And if we look into the actual articles, if we look at the actual articles, it's talking about earning estimates are coming up. Analysts, they're raising the estimates for earnings. The analysts covering S&P 500 companies have raised their estimates for Q3, showing they're bullish. Obviously, they're raising the estimates because they're bullish for Q3. The next article, so this is a live update. Stocks have risen Monday as investors consider another set of corporate earning reports, kind of linked to the previous article. And it's also about stimulus discussion in Washington, which remains the focal point. So it's talking about an increased stimulus package of around $3 trillion, I believe. And if it's passed, then this will help, again, to stimulate the economy more, to pay the people that are unemployed. And thus, this is money that they can use to consume. So this is why the stock market has done quite well on just news. And, I just wanted to, point to that correlation. The fact that stock markets has risen and thus crypto has followed suit also means that when the stock market falls, or when there's a little dip, the crypto market is most likely going to follow that as well. So again, back to a little profit taking. Take a little bit of profit, buy yourself a coffee, because when the stock market does crash a little bit or fall a little bit, the crypto market will most likely follow. And so it's always good to keep your eye on the stock market for this reason, as again, they are quite linked at the moment. They have not separated just yet. And this could be due to algorithms. I don't know how they've linked it, but this could be due to that, where it's just automatic trading, it's automatic algorithm trading instead of actual humans trading. So this could be a reason as to why that's happening. and they could be trading across the board. Hence why most markets, are rising together. So that's what I want to make the point about today, how closely linked the two markets are. And so I'll leave you with that. Pay attention to both, look at both, take a little bit of profit, and see you in the next video. Peace.